That's the original Starbucks, right? People want to go there.
I've already been there.
Man, I wish I would have brought that.
Nobody but me.
It's better with the
Great Salt Lake.
Hey, dispatch number 2 here. Today we woke up in Seattle and we ran around the city, went to Cary Park to snap some pictures of the city. It's a pretty cool spot to get a good picture of the city, and usually you can see Mount Rainier, but today it was too foggy. Then we ran to the open air fish markets that are in by the waterfront, which is pretty neat. We saw, I think it was the first Starbucks that was ever made, which is kind of neat to see. Got some coffee, and now we are in the car.
Oh, hey there. We are towards the southern end of Oregon, or Washington right now, near the coastline, and now we're just kind of getting into Oregon, running parallel with the coast. And just raining, kind of having a fun drive. Just prior to this, got one of these for 113. From Minneapolis to about this point on the coast, we hadn't seen any cops hardly at all. And now we got to hear it, suddenly they were everywhere, the speed limit changed right away, and that's how that happened. But so far it's looking pretty cool. The scenery's looking a lot better now, and tonight we'll hopefully be camping on the beach.
We'll post more videos later.
I could steal the Great Salt Lake.
Just want to give a special thanks here to the bank for letting us use your parking lot to figure out why our exhaust is falling off. So now that we got that fixed, we're gonna get back in the car and keep going. Need to eat some PB&J here, which happens to be the best deal you can get for
cheap.
For on the road treats.
$3 meals all day.
It's really nice. We're here finally.
Did it.
reached the ocean. Pretty awesome. Just still driving in the car here, trying to find a campsite.
Fueled by PB&J.
Fueled by peanut butter and jelly, some Cheez-Its here, and this is pretty much it.
Hopes and dreams.
Some hopes and dreams that we'll actually find a place to sleep that's not the car. How's it going, Tony?
Good. We didn't drown in the lake last night that was the inside of our tent. Most things are wet, but it will dry during this afternoon in the car. $100% worth this $30 sleep content. Think of the savings.
Luckily, most of my stuff, with the exception of my pillows, are dry. We're in the middle of Oregon somewhere, trying to figure out how to get to where we want to go.
Get any form of signal
We don't
or any
have
form of device.
any signal on
Or
any
battery, for that
devices,
matter.
and
Everything's nearing empty on battery life.
our charge station here isn't working as planned. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing right now, so hopefully we can find out where we need to be. Us nauseous right now from these windy roads. We found a straight stretch here. They're pretty windy though.
So this morning we had a hard night all night long, raining, and this morning when we got up we had literally a pool, small lake inside of our tent. Most of our gear was wet, pillows wet, sleeping bags wet, that kind of stuff. So we had to sit and wake up, throw everything in the car, try and dry out what we could. Well, it was sprinkling, try and get set up and leave. We got out of there around 8 and once again drove all day long. I think we did 677 miles around that, and we went from the top of Oregon, Washington border in Astoria, down to Redding right now in California. And we finally made it to Cali, and we're having a good time. During the way, we got to experience the Oregon self-service pumps, which were very nice. You didn't have to leave your car. They would wash your windows for you, pump your gas for you, and all you had to do was sit there. After that, we just kept driving and driving and driving, and finally got to our campground, made nice drinks, and we'll see how the night goes. Hey there. So this morning we woke up to a wet tent, a few puddles in the bottom. Shivered a little bit last night. It wasn't too bad. It was a little warmer than Bozeman. After that we got in the car, started heading down the coastline, and decided about an hour and a half into the drive, we'd driven for almost 2 hours, covered about 60 miles, decided that the coastline probably wasn't the best way to go. After that we went inland towards Highway 5 South, took that all the way up to Redding here. It was a great drive, pretty mountainous, it was kind of neat, and a lot of trucks broken down. Pretty cool to see all that stuff. And after that we got into Redding here. It was 102 degrees, it's still probably 95. Pretty hot. We're just rehydrating, set up the tent, cleaned out the car.
realized we had some bugs and stuff living with us, some beetles. It was weird. And when we pulled into the campground, there was a guy sitting on a bench drinking a 40, smoking some cigarettes. We figured he was the campground attendant, since he was very welcoming, started talking to me. And after about 15 minutes, I realized that he had no idea how to register our campsite for the night, and the office was actually closed. So after figuring out how to get our campsite, we ditched the guy. I don't know where he went. He put his 40 in his cup holder and his Explorer. We didn't see him after that. And now we're here getting ready to edit some pictures and video, getting ready for our next dispatch, and in the morning we'll be heading off to Sonoma. See you guys later.